of an old, forgotten town, hidden among the dense woods, stood an abandoned convent. The townsfolk whispered tales of strange occurrences and eerie sightings around the decrepit building. Most notable among these tales was the legend of Sister Mary, a nun whose story was as mysterious as it was terrifying. Long ago, Sister Mary had been a devoted nun, known for her unwavering faith and kindness. However, as the story goes, she harbored a dark secret. One stormy night, lightning struck the convent's bell tower, causing a fire that consumed the building. The nuns managed to escape, but Sister Mary was nowhere to be found. When the fire was finally extinguished, they discovered her charred remains in the chapel, clutching a forbidden tome of dark rituals. Rumor had it that Sister Mary had been attempting to summon a demonic force to aid in her healing work. Instead, she became possessed, and her soul was condemned to eternal damnation. The convent was abandoned shortly after, as sightings of her ghostly figure began to plague the remaining sisters and the townspeople. Years passed, and the legend of Sister Mary faded into obscurity. That is, until the spring of 2024, when a young woman named Claire, drawn to the mysteries of the past, decided to explore the abandoned convent. Claire had always been fascinated by the supernatural and was determined to uncover the truth behind the legend. One evening, as the sun dipped below the horizon, Claire made her way through the overgrown path leading to the convent. The air grew colder, and an uneasy silence enveloped her. She felt as if she were being watched, but dismissed it as nerves. Inside the convent, the atmosphere was oppressive. Dust-covered pews and broken stained glass windows added to the sense of decay. As she ventured deeper, Claire found herself in the chapel where Sister Mary had met her grisly end. The air was thick with the scent of burnt wood and something else, something rotten. Claire set up her camera, hoping to capture any paranormal activity. As she adjusted the lens, she noticed movement out of the corner of her eye. Turning quickly, she saw a shadowy figure in a tattered nun's habit standing at the altar. The figure's face was obscured by the shadows, but Claire could feel its eyes boring into her soul. "Who are you?" Claire whispered, her voice trembling. The figure moved closer, the air growing colder with each step. "I am Sister Mary," the figure hissed, its voice a guttural growl. "You should not have come here." Claire's heart pounded in her chest as she backed away. The figure raised a bony hand, and the room filled with a deafening roar. The walls seemed to close in, and the temperature plummeted. Claire stumbled, falling to her knees, as a chilling laugh echoed through the chapel. Suddenly, the figure lunged at her, its eyes glowing a sinister red. Claire screamed, feeling icy fingers wrap around her throat. Just as she felt the last of her breath slipping away, she managed to grab her camera and flash it in the figure's face. The blinding light caused the apparition to recoil, giving Claire a moment to scramble to her feet. She ran, her footsteps echoing through the empty halls, the ghostly laughter following her. bursting through the front doors, she didn't stop running until she reached the safety of her car. As she drove away, she glanced back at the convent. In the rearview mirror, she saw Sister Mary standing at the entrance, watching her with those haunting red eyes. Claire never returned to the town, but she couldn't shake the feeling that she was being watched. At night, she often awoke to the sound of a low, guttural laugh and the faint scent of burning wood. The legend of Sister Mary was no longer just a story. It was a living nightmare that followed her wherever she went. And so, the tale of Sister Mary, the Devil Nun, continued to haunt anyone who dared to uncover the secrets of the old, abandoned convent.